Trade is a simple concept. You sell me yours, and I'll sell you mine. That's not what's happening. What's happening is that day after day, month after month, and year after year, Americans are buying goods and services manufactured by foreigners. And those foreigners are not buying goods and services manufactured by Americans. We are creating millions, no, tens of millions of jobs in other countries with our purchasing power, and we are losing tens of millions of jobs in our country because foreigners are not buying our goods and services. What are they doing? They are buying our assets. So we lose twice. We lose the jobs, and we are driven deeper and deeper into national debt and ultimately national bankruptcy. That is the end game of this. It's not free trade, it's fake trade. We have fake trade. That's why before NAFTA was enacted and went into effect, this country never had a trade deficit as much as $140 billion a year. And every single year since then, for 20 years now, we have had a trade deficit of over $140 billion a year. We have had a trade deficit of $500 million now for the past 14 years. Look back all across history, look all across planet Earth, and you will see that the 14 largest trade deficits in the history of mankind are all the American trade deficits for the last 14 years. I cannot rule out the possibility that somewhere on Alpha Centauri there might be a country that has a larger trade deficit. But here on planet Earth, no. Listen, we are in a deep, deep hole. Thanks to fake trade, right now, 1/7 of all the assets in this country, every business, every plot of land, every car, 1/7 of all the assets in this country are now owned by foreigners. And ultimately, if we keep going the way we're going, they all will be. That's why we have the most unequal distribution of income in our history, the most unequal distribution of wealth in our history. We're in a deep, deep hole. And there's a simple rule about holes. When you're in a hole, stop digging. Stop digging. So I'm calling upon our leaders, are calling upon the American people. Let's stop digging. Let's not only have a trade policy, for once, let's also have a trade deficit policy. Let's deal with the reality that has robbed the American class now for decades. Let's address it and let's defeat it. That's what I'm calling upon right now. Let's stop digging deeper. Let's raise ourselves up and climb out of this hole and rebuild the American middle class. Thank you very much.